People always say that time changes everything, but in reality, you have to change things yourself. Andy Warhol. We often place our hopes in time as if simply waiting long enough will make every sorrow fade, every wound heal, and every hardship vanish on its own. But time is merely a flowing river. It's we who choose the direction for our own boat. No change ever comes if we just stand still, watching the waves. Time may lighten a few memories and blur some pains, but it cannot reshape our lives for us. Only when we take the initiative step forward, correct our mistakes, and seek new paths, does life truly begin to shift its colors. Time is the opportunity. Change is the choice. And only when we dare to change does time become our ally, guiding us toward a brighter version of ourselves. To have things you've never had, you must do things you've never done. Thomas Jefferson. On the journey of growth, some dreams stand distant like stars at the edge of the sky. To reach them, we cannot merely gaze and hope. We must walk, climb, try, fall, and rise again, time after time. Life is like a door that only opens when we dare to turn a different key. The things we've never had freedom, success, peace, or golden opportunities all lie on the other side of fear and familiarity. Only when we step out of our small, comfortable circle and dare to do what we've never done does the world truly expand. Every great change begins with one small action, sometimes just a decision braver than the day before. In that very moment, we draw closer, not only to new horizons, but to a stronger version of ourselves. You can have anything, but not everything at once. Oprah Winfrey. Life is like a vast canvas, where everything we desire is a separate burst of color. We can paint them all. But for the picture to be beautiful and harmonious, we must apply each color, one by one, slowly, with care and patience. Today, we may touch one dream, tomorrow, another goal, but in time, they all come together to form a complete masterpiece. Not being able to have everything at once isn't a limitation. It's the magic that lets us savor each moment, each triumph, and each step of growth. Trust that with patience and wise arrangement, everything we long for will arrive each in its perfect moment, making life rich, whole, and deeply meaningful. Without effort, talent will only carry you so far. Gary Vaynerchuk. Talent is like a brilliant but tiny flame. If we merely watch it burn without adding the fuel of effort and perseverance, that flame will quickly die out. The truly exceptional aren't always the most gifted. They're the ones who blend innate ability with relentless work. Every drop of sweat, every hour of study, every small step fans that flame, turning a faint glow into a towering lighthouse. If you want to go far to reach heights, talent alone can't touch. Make effort your habit and let talent serve your unbreakable determination. Then the path ahead will know no limits, and your potential will stretch wider than ever before. What is the difference between an obstacle and an opportunity? Our attitude toward it. Every opportunity has its difficulties, and every difficulty holds an opportunity. J. Sidlow Baxter. In life, obstacles and opportunities are two sides of the same coin. The pessimist sees only the wall. The optimist sees the hidden door behind it. The difference lies not in the adversity itself, but in the eyes we use to view the world. A hardship can make us falter, or it can become the springboard that launches us higher. An opportunity may carry light, but that light fades if we lack the courage to step into it. Life is fair in its own mysterious way. Every gift is wrapped in challenge, and every challenge hides a seed of transformation. When we choose the right attitude, resilient, open, and trusting the journey, every obstacle becomes a teacher, and every opportunity becomes wings to carry us beyond ourselves. Optimism is the most important human quality. for it allows us to develop ideas, improve circumstances, and hope for a brighter tomorrow. Seth Godin. Optimism isn't just a pleasant feeling. It's the compass that guides us through darkness. It's like a small lamp, strong enough to illuminate an entire shadowed room. With optimism in our hearts, we no longer see life through fearful eyes, but through a gaze bold enough to dream, believe, and try. Thanks to optimism, tiny ideas can sprout. Tough circumstances become fertile ground for self-improvement, and even the foggiest future still flickers with hope. Optimism doesn't erase challenges. It turns them into bridges instead of chasms. It gives us the strength to rise after every fall, just as the sun rises after the longest storm. That's why optimism is the greatest gift we can give ourselves, a quality that paints gray days with color and turns existence into a life truly worth living. Attitude is a choice. Happiness is a choice. Optimism is a choice. Kindness is a choice. Giving is a choice. Respect is a choice. Whatever you choose creates who you are. Choose wisely. Roy T. Bennett. Every morning when we open our eyes, we face an invisible menu of choices. Will we smile or frown? Will we forgive or cling to resentment? Will we view life with weary eyes or with grateful ones? Each of these tiny choices, like grains of sand, builds the vast shore of our character over time. Attitude is the color we choose for each new day. Happiness is the garden we plant with gratitude. Kindness is the light we kindle in ordinary moments. When we choose to give love, respect, or optimism, we simultaneously choose to become the most beautiful version of ourselves. Life doesn't decide who we are, our choices do. So choose wisely, because the small choices of today paint the portrait of who we become tomorrow. What happens when people open their hearts? They get better. Haruki Murakami. When we open our hearts, it's like throwing open a window after a long, dark day. Light pours in, fresh air rushes through, and the whole space feels vast again. An open heart sees others' pain and finds joy in the simplest things. Those who open their hearts learn to forgive, to love without keeping score, to listen without judgment. They grow gentler with themselves and the world, like a calm lake reflecting the dawn, clear, serene, and brimming with life. Opening the heart is the path to becoming better, letting every action, word, and thought spread kindness and happiness everywhere. Those who never cry with their whole heart will never truly laugh either. Golda Meir. Crying with your whole heart is like rain washing dust from the soul, so flowers of happiness can bloom in full splendor. If we hide our pain and fear emotion, the heart grows parched, and joy fades like a lake that never sees rain slowly drying up. Even the bitterest tears soften the heart, deepening our capacity to feel true laughter's sweetness. Only those who cry, face pain, and release sorrow truly cherish every laugh, every joy, every fleeting light in life. Real joy isn't the absence of suffering. It's tasting sorrow fully, yet still opening the heart to happiness. We can only heal suffering by experiencing it completely. Marcel Proust. Pain is like a raging river. Fighting upstream or dodging it only leaves us exhausted and lost. But when we surrender to the current, letting it carry away the hurt, allowing feelings to flow freely, the soul grows calm and strong. Every tear, every moment of inner struggle works like quiet magic, cleansing deep wounds and making room for peace and joy to grow. We can't heal by ignoring pain, only by facing it, fully feeling it. Embracing it does the heart grow stronger, the soul endure longer, and life become richer than ever. Instead of being ashamed of what you've been through, be proud of what you've overcome. Dr. Phil. The past is a book whose every page records trials, failures, or hurts we've endured. Instead of bowing our heads in shame over those pages, hold them high as proof of inner strength. Every scar, every stumble is a badge of resilience, reminding us we refused to be defeated. Pride in what we've overcome turns pain into power, failure into wisdom, and the past into a launch pad for the future. When we look back and see our own strength, the heart overflows with faith and hunger to move forward life, glowing brighter because of every trial we've conquered. Awareness is the first step in the healing process. Dean Ornish, awareness is like dawn's light, piercing thick fog, suddenly illuminating the shadows within. Looking straight at our pain, wounds, and mistakes isn't weakness, it's the bravest moment of all. Every second of awareness deepens self-understanding, revealing pain's roots and its hold on our lives. From there, we learn to forgive, nurture, and truly heal. Awareness is the first step through the door to inner freedom, where the heart is no longer chained by fear, the past, or sorrow. Paired with courage, awareness doesn't just mend wounds, it uncovers hidden strength and the peace that's always lived inside us. It carries us from darkness to light, from loss to growth, from suffering to a fuller, richer, more meaningful life. Self-care is how you take back your power. Lalah Delia. Self-care is like recharging a lamp after hours of burning bright. When we listen to our bodies, comfort our souls, and nourish our spirits, we reclaim the power to stand firm amid life's storms. Every act of care, a full night's sleep, a wholesome meal, a quiet minute in the rush, restores strength we've spent. No one shines when empty inside. Self-care refills the inner flame so it burns brighter and stronger. With that power restored, we face challenges with greater resilience and radiate positive energy to others, making every step in life steadier and more meaningful. Don't look for healing at the feet of those who broke you. Rupi Kaur. A wound is a deep cut in the soul, and the one who made the cut can never be the bandage that heals it. Seeking healing from the source of our breaking is like trying to draw water from a dried-up well, futile and often more painful. True healing begins when we dare to step away from the pain, care for ourselves, and seek places and people that bring peace. Do that, and the heart softens, wounds close, and we discover the greatest power to recover has always been within us. Learning to let go, to walk away from negative influences, opens the door to true freedom and happiness. Just as there is always time for pain, there is always time for healing. Jennifer Brown. Pain arrives like a sudden downpour, intense, soaking the soul, leaving us unsteady and weary. But just as rain eventually stops, healing needs time to seep into every layer of the heart, gently closing wounds. No rush, no pressure, just patient steps until calm returns. Like spring following a long winter, healing's light arrives right on time, sometimes soft as morning sun, sometimes fierce as a cleansing wind. WD. Understanding there is time for healing, like acknowledging pain, gives us permission to recover fully until the soul is clear, strong, and ready for joy once more. You cannot find peace by avoiding life. Michael Cunningham. Avoidance is like hiding under a temporary shelter from a storm. Safe for a moment, but the storm still rages outside, waiting. Life is never perfectly calm. It's full of challenges, disappointments, and pain. If we refuse to face them, we live in lingering anxiety and unrest. Peace isn't the absence of trouble. It's the ability to walk through it, accepting and guiding our emotions. When we dare to face life fully, embracing every shade of experience, the heart finds its own stillness like a lake, calm after the storm, clear and reflecting the dawn. Only by facing and living each moment fully do we discover true peace. No one heals themselves by hurting others. St. Ambrose. Hurting others is like scattering stones on your own path. It may feel satisfying at first, but soon your own feet will stumble over the shards. Healing is never revenge or venting anger. Only by facing our pain, embracing our feelings, and tending our own souls do we find true relief. Every act of harm only hardens the heart and darkens the spirit further. Forgiveness, compassion, and inner healing are the bricks that rebuild a solid foundation for happiness. When we learn to heal without wounding others, life becomes lighter, more serene, and the heart opens wide to welcome real joy.